Charlie here, doing my vlog. I'm really sorry I didn't do any Archie videos. I will try and do one tomorrow. I've got a really busy day tomorrow, but I'll try and get one done for you tomorrow. But because I didn't do any videos of Archie, I will do you a short horror story. So I hope you like it. Hence the dark background. Okay, so there was once a little boy called Timmy, and he lived with his parents. He was only 5 years old. Then one day, Timmy had an argument with his dad, and then his mum was on his dad's side. So Timmy thought, well, I'll just better go up in my room because I've had enough. He really had enough. He wanted to just go into his bedroom, shut the door behind him, lie on his bed, and just relax. And then he wished. He made a wish. And that wish was to wish his parents would be nicer to him. The next day, Timmy woke up. He came down. And on the table was his favourite bowl of cereal. Rice Krispies. And on a plate beside it, there was 4 pancakes drizzled with maple syrup. Hot maple syrup. Timmy just sniffed the flavours, the aromas of all his favourite smells and tastes. He thought this was a dream. But no, he was awake. Had his wish come true? Timmy sat down and started eating his breakfast. His mum came in and said, "Timmy, we're going to go out to the zoo today. Me, you, and your dad. We're all going to go out as a family to the zoo." So, after his breakfast, he got ready, packed a few things, just in case he had a few accidents like spare clothes and just necessities in his rucksack. He climbed into the car. His mum belted him in, and they drove to the zoo. Now, you'd think Timmy would have a brilliant time at the zoo, with his parents being so nice to him, and he really loved animals, he really did. But the craziest thing happened. His mum said, "Timmy, why don't you get closer to the crocodile?" And Timmy said, "But the crocodile will eat me." And Timmy said, and Timmy's mum said, "No, darling, I don't mean go inside the enclosure. I mean go nearer to the fence, and then you'll be safe." So Timmy went up to the crocodile's fence, and his mum took the picture, and everything was fine. But then he turned round, his mum turned round, his dad was nowhere to be seen. His dad had vanished. His mum was going frantically, finding his dad, calling his name. Martin! Martin! Where are you, Martin? We need to go home. It's getting late. Timmy hasn't had his tea yet. Martin! Oh God, Timmy, where is he? Timmy, I need to go and call for help. Timmy followed his mum to the security desk. The security man looked up at her with surprise and said, How can I help you, lady? Is there a problem? You look like you've seen a ghost. His mum said, No, I haven't seen a ghost. My husband, Martin, he's vanished. I can't find him anywhere. The security man said, Calm down, ma'am. We'll look for him, okay? You just stay here, have a nice cup of tea. I'll get your son some hot chocolate, and you just stay here, okay? Okay, thank you. So whilst him and his mum were sipping their drinks, the security man left his desk and started searching for this boy's father, this little boy's father who'd vanished. And then the strangest things happened. The woman who feeds the lions came up to the security and said to him, The lions are acting weird today. They've not eaten their food. I'm really concerned. Now, the security man knew that the lions would eat their food every single day and they wouldn't miss it because they always give them their favourite type of meat, a nice big rack of lamb. So the security man went over to the lion's enclosure. Didn't say anything out of the ordinary. The lions were asleep. But then he noticed something strange. A single red splosh just on a rock next to one of the lions. Now he picked up this rock by using the grabber. And he looked at the rock and he thought, I should test this. Because it doesn't look like lamb's blood. We drain the meat of blood anyway before we give it to the lions, so they don't leave any mess. Because it wouldn't be good for the public. Could the lions be full because they ate the guy's father? So he sent the rock to be tested. The test came back. Human. The blood was human. Timmy's father decided, because Timmy's favourite animal was the lion, he would go into the lion's enclosure and take one home. Not a big one, a baby one, for Timmy to have. But because lions were dangerous and aggressive, and they hadn't been fed for yet, poor Martin got eaten by the tigers. The lions. The lions. Yeah, the lions, not the tigers. The lions. So, the security man had no choice but to tell the devastating news to this family. What am I going to do, Timmy? Your father's gone. I'll never be the same again. So the next day, when Tim went to bed, he lay down and sobbed on his pillow, and he wished for his dad to be back again. He wished and wished and wished for his dad to be back again. The next day, the same breakfast was on the table, but this time the pancakes was covered with chocolate sauce, hot chocolate sauce. He sniffed the aromas. He sat down to eat his breakfast. Then suddenly, his father came in. But it wasn't his father that he knew before. Someone was different. He had no arms. He had no legs. He had no feet. He had no head. His father was walking around with no legs, just his body. It was like a piece of meat floating in the air. Tim was terrified. His mum came in, fainted with horror. Timmy went back up to the stairs and wished and wished and wished for everything to go back to normal. The next day, Timmy went downstairs. There was no breakfast on the table, just a piece of toast, a piece of stale toast with no butter or jam, and some really ranky water. His mum came in, his dad came in, and said to Timmy, "Eat your breakfast. Eat your breakfast now, boy. You need to get fat. You need to get fat. You need to get fat." And at lunchtime, his parents fed Timmy a big amount of stew, the biggest bowl of stew you could see. Timmy couldn't eat it all. He had one spoonful, and that was enough. For tea time, there were 5 burgers and 6 portions of chips. But Timmy couldn't eat them all. He had a few chips and 1 burger. and then he was full. This progressed into 2 weeks, and then his mum held out a tape measure and held it round his waist. "You've grown. Your tummy's grown. About 4 or 5 inches," she said to her husband. "I think he's ready." "Okay, love. Let's put him on the table and we'll stuff him. I will marinate him and then we'll leave him the next day." Timmy was surprised. He didn't know what to expect. As he was lifted onto the table, his mum put salt and pepper all over his body. His dad put the oven on at full blast. And then they just left him there. And then, the next day, Timmy woke up on the table. His mum and dad were in the kitchen. His mum was carving a knife to make it sharp. And his dad was pouring some sort of sauce into a saucepan, and they put it to boil. Then his mum came up to him, and he started to cut. She started to cut poor Timmy into pieces, and then those pieces went into the pan, and then those pieces in the pan went into a pie that went into the oven, and poor Timmy was eaten by his parents. Now that story basically is just about be careful what you wish for, because it might just come true. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that story, and I will do more Archie videos. Tomorrow I'll try and do that, but I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, keep subscribing, tell your friends. Thank you.